I knew that I was beginning to experience headaches as well as some blurriness to my left eye vision. And I said, this is not right. Something is going on. I need to have this evaluated. The radiologist was kind enough to bring me into his office and show me that I'd had this pituitary macroadenoma and that it was in a precarious location that could potentially give me headaches and affect my vision.
So being a physician, Dr. Johnson was pretty savvy about trying to find people to treat a specific condition, and he did an extensive internet search, found the Peak Center, and was quickly convinced that this was the place that he wanted to come to have his surgery.
I just felt, for me, Houston Methodist and Dr. Baskin would be the best fit for me with his incredible experience, his warm bedside manner, and his excellent results that he's obtained over the last 30 years of performing this procedure and being a pioneer in pituitary tumor management.
So he tells me the story that he's an orthopedic surgeon, that he has a very big pituitary tumor, and that he's losing his vision horribly to the point where he really can't see to safely operate. So I was on vacation, but because the Peak Center's motto is 24/7, we proceeded to go ahead and do the workup that we needed and get the testing and get it all ready so that when I came back, I could operate.
He was calling me at home and emailing me, letting me know exactly what was going on, sending me patient information on how he was going to get me better. I thought that was going the extra mile for me, and that meant a lot to me.
When I met with Dr. Johnson, I was quite horrified by the loss of vision that he had. When a pituitary tumor grows up out of the little bony pocket where the pituitary sits, it can press on the optic nerves or the vision nerves. Well, he's blind in half of each eye, and the other half, the good half, wasn't so good. Vision was fuzzy, his acuity was down. He really could almost barely see the big E on the eye charts. Dr. Johnson benefited from a variety of new technologies that we have here at the Peak Center. We now have a very advanced, minimally invasive technology. It can be called endoscopic pituitary surgery. It can be minimally invasive endonasal endoscopic pituitary surgery. But at the end of the day, it's taking a high-resolution endoscope, this little rod with a camera on the end of it, inserting it up the nostrils to expose the whole base of the skull and do what you have to do to take care of the tumor.
And of course, the most important thing of all was that when I came out of surgery, I was just so excited to have 100% correction of my vision and headaches gone immediately, not 2 days later, a week later, 10 days later, but I was doing great immediately after my procedure.
He has a fantastic prognosis. Even though the tumor was pressing on the main arteries to the brain and actually invading into the veins of the side of the brain, and even though I wasn't sure we could get it all out, his MRI scan shows a completely clean removal. So we come back and you see this big, gigantic thing growing up into your brain. Your optic nerves normally would be somewhere in this area. The normal pituitary would be about this big. So things growing way up into your brain. I mean, you can't even see the optic nerves, they're squashed. So here is the same area now.
Wow, I can see
There's your optic nerves floating in the breeze.
Yes.
This is your pituitary gland. So your pituitary gland was actually shoved way over to that side.
Yeah. I had such a great experience, so I would absolutely recommend Houston Methodist Hospital to any family member, any friend, or any patient that needed not only neurosurgical care, but any care.